Plenty of highlights from Texas Motor Speedway. We expect more of the same tonight. The Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series from Texas Motor Speedway. Well, for tonight's command of the Vankor 350, we have some help from some youngsters. The Vankor president, Ken Goggins' children, a couple of sets of twins.
Start your engines!
How about that? Two sets of twins.
So 4 twins.
Well, they're, yeah, four of them.
Yeah, I remember last week we talked about the entry to turn 3 at Kentucky. Well, the tricky part here at Texas is the entry to turn 1. They'll get to it in a moment because we are green at Texas. Creed and Infinger still side by side as they hit the backstretch.
I love hearing those trucks thunder off turn 2. You can see Todd Gillen in that blue and yellow truck looking low, didn't make it work, but these guys look like they've got pretty good grip. The last couple of weeks, these trucks have been all over the place, slipping and sliding. That looked like a pretty good first lap.
And you see, as soon as Sheldon Creed was able to clear and get the lead, he got back down to the bottom almost immediately. This lap all the way on the bottom of the racetrack, not in the traction compound at all, while we see Kyle Busch, who had some experience in it earlier today in the Xfinity race, he's up there working it in already.
And that's Zane Smith in the 21 that's come in right behind Kyle in that 4th spot with Austin Hill rounding out the top 5. And there's Moffitt in the orange and white 23.
Whoa.
In 6th.
Infinger must have gotten loose there because Kyle hops on him, grabs that 2nd spot, and you can see he's going to be pushed to the bottom of the track, to the outside of the track. How many people you think's just driven up there and passed Kyle Busch, Regan? That doesn't happen very often. Zane Smith, very impressive early in the going. Let's see how he took the lead. It looked as if Kyle thought he would go low and block, but there was just so much momentum on the high side for that 21 truck of Smith. Around he went.
Yeah, and I think Kyle, maybe a little give and take right there. Maybe a veteran move by Kyle to say, let me see where your truck is better than mine right now. I want to follow you and see what I'm going to have to do and how I'm going to have to adjust to make my truck the faster truck later on in this race. But for Zane Smith out front to pass Kyle Busch, no matter how it happens, he's got to have a smile on his face. That is a big vote of confidence for him.
2 laps remaining here in stage 1, so the pits are closed as you look at Kyle Busch in the 51 leading the way. Sheldon Creed led the first 7 laps from the pole, and then Zane Smith took over, led 22. You saw Kyle Busch has now been out front for 9.
Now Kyle gets on Angela Ruck there to the inside, going to put her another lap down, and that's Cody Robaugh right behind Kyle in that orange truck. He's just glad that there wasn't any early cautions because the last 2 weeks he's been the early caution.
Stuart Friesen still outside the playoff cut line, needing a good result tonight.
And no speed again, Vince. I'm really surprised. There just hasn't been the pace out of that 52 truck, although he wins dirt races about every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, struggling in the truck.
No struggle for Kyle Busch. He's the stage 1 winner here at Texas Motor Speedway. Zane Smith, Tyler Ankrum, Ben Rhodes, Brett Moffitt rounding out the top 5. We talked about the heat here in Texas, 90 degrees still at this hour, and Grant Infinger putting some ice bags in his suit.
Look at his face. He looks like he's on fire.
Michael, you talked about Moffitt at the beginning of the show, and I think this is one of the stronger runs we've seen out of the 23, regularly in the top 5 tonight.
Yeah, man, we need this too. You know, if you're Brett Moffitt and that team,
caution is out.
Caution on the speedway. Jordan Anderson around in that 3 truck.
Pretty good contact there on the left side. Well, it's been a tough go for Jordan Anderson this season.
This is going to be a chance for some strategy to play itself out here, Regan. If you're outside the top 10, you don't think you can get stage points, you're going to pit. And you're going to get your tires and your service and stay out so that you're ready to go for the final stage. It'll be interesting to see who takes advantage of this.
There you see the tail end of that incident involving Anderson. Of course, Jordan Anderson finished a close second at their season opener at Daytona, and what a highlight of the year that was for him. But since then, there have been very few highlights. It's been a tough go for that 3 camp.
What about Matt Crafton. Nice run off turn 2. He's going to drive right up on the back of our leader, Brett Moffitt.
Eckes taking a look down on the bottom, thought about 3 wide, and then decided otherwise. Ben Rhodes kind of closed the door on him in that 99 truck.
What about the 02, that white truck up on top? Tate Fogelman racing for a top 5 spot here at Texas. This is the strongest we've seen this young man all year long.
Final lap in stage 2. Brett Moffitt leads Matt Crafton with Tyler Ankrum, Ben Rhodes, and Fogelman in the top 5. And now Kraus and Fogelman get together.
That's a shame. Kraus just got loose down on the inside and took Tate out.
And that all started actually back in turn 1. Michael, Tate Fogelman got a little bit loose earlier than that, which allowed Derek Kraus to get to his quarter panel. And as Tate Fogelman tried to bring the car back down the racetrack, there wasn't enough room for the two of them there. That you saw Derek Kraus try to stay off him.
So as the caution comes out, Brett Moffitt will be the stage 2 winner. First stage win and playoff point of the season for Moffitt.
That's a sigh of relief for that
Absolutely.
team. Brett's saying, I knew we had something for him tonight. Talked to him earlier today, and he said, we're going to be good. I don't know what he was basing that on, Regan, because there's no practice. I guess just optimism, knowing that you're in a good spot with your team and looking forward to racing tonight.
Well, it is unfortunate for Fogelman as he makes his way to pit road with some pretty significant damage.
You said it, Regan. He got loose right there, and momentum on Kraus just ran him into the side of Fogelman. Unfortunately for Tate, he goes around, but man, what a save by Kraus in the 19 truck. He got in a bind, made contact with another truck, and instead of wrecking them both, unfortunately for Tate, he's the one that got the short end of the stick.
A little contact there from the right rear of Kraus as well. How about the onboard look from the 16 of Austin Hill? That one could have very easily collected many trucks. Instead, Tate Fogelman suffers the most damage. Brett Moffitt wins stage 2 at Texas.
They got the caution that they wanted, and I got the caution I wanted. I want to stack this thing up. Oh, no, but it isn't what Todd Gillen wanted for sure.
Well, we just talked about the fact that he was working on his 5th straight top 10. That's not going to come to fruition.
Man, he was running inside the top 10 in the 6th position. A lot of speed, but that is a hard hit.
And we saw him and Ben Rhodes battling for that 5th place there just a couple laps ago. And
we pointed out he took 2 tires. Hopefully he didn't lose a tire to cause all this mess.
I think it would be tough for us to figure it out right now based on how that truck looks.
Racing with the 99 of Rhodes. Did they have some contact?
They both did.
I'm curious to see what happened further back in the corner. We see the end result. Ben Rhodes not very happy when they got on the straightaway there, it appeared, after they both went to the wall.
Hard hit for Gilliland on that inside wall as well.
Looked like maybe Gillen thought he was clear, maybe, Regan, and moved up a bit, and Ben was there and took them both into the wall. You're just hoping for a mistake. If you're Christian Eckes, just slip one tire, Kyle. Give me one more chance.
Ross Chastain for 10th on Derek Kraus. You saw that move, and Kyle in the final couple of laps here doesn't make many mistakes, that's for sure.
I was about to say, if you're waiting for Kyle Busch to make the mistake, that's a rare thing to have happen when he's out front this close to the end of the race.
Crossing the line, 1 to go. The white flag for Kyle Busch. He's the all-time series win leader. He's won 58 times. This would be his 5th win at Texas, and it would be his 3rd straight in the truck here at Texas. He has won his previous 2 starts here at Texas Motor Speedway, including the first race last year, and he's going to do it again. Kyle Busch winning at Texas. It's a 1-2 finish for Kyle Busch Motorsports, with Christian Eckes finishing runner-up Matt Crafton matching his season best with a third-place finish. Friesen his best finish of the season. And Brett Moffitt with his second top 5 of the campaign.
Such a familiar scene right here. Kyle Busch at the start-finish line going to get the checkered flag. Second time he's done it today, and
they let
see if he keeps this one.
Let's see if they let him keep this one. You're right, Regan. There's the fist bump from the flagman.
Well, and if by chance you are just joining us for the day, Kyle did cross the finish line first in the Xfinity Series race earlier, but was DQ'd in post-race tech. And he's moving GOAT out of the way. Our cameraman, he said, I want to get this clean picture here. I want this clean photo before we do the interview. And now Brad can get in there. Alan Cavana down there as well to visit with the race winner, Kyle Busch.
Yeah, getting his helmet and everything off. It's got to be hot after 2 long races. Kyle, sometimes you make it look easy. This time you had to battle your young teammate. Tell me about him in that battle.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say about Christian? He's getting better each and every week, and every time out, getting that chemistry going more and more with Rudy Fugle and those guys. So real proud of that Safe Flight Tundra running fast and being there to challenge us at the end, but wanted to make sure we went out on a win and got our Cessna Beechcraft Tundra to victory lane. And want to say thanks to Toyota TRD and Credible Bank. And we lost a friend of ours this week, Robert Hamke, who is a super late model chassis builder for years out in North Carolina. And that's now what Rowdy Manufacturing is, essentially. So, real proud to be able to score this win with Rowdy Manufacturing and get Robert a win. And, of course, see if we can't go for another one tomorrow.
Yeah, how do you describe a day like this? You get the Xfinity win, then disqualification. You followed up with this win. You got to go do it again tomorrow. How do you describe it?
I don't know. Technically, I haven't won yet, so put it over the sticks.
Kyle Busch trying to get another win in the Truck Series. Let's see if it passes tech.
For the best access, perspective, and personalities in all of sports, follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.